is a WAFF 48 First Alert Weather Day. Sponsored by Mr. Electric, your area expert for home Generac generators.
Now, right now, Hillary's sending some much-needed rain into the Intermountain West, and we've got another disturbance in the Gulf of Mexico that's going to go into Texas and likely give them some much-needed rainfall. They haven't had much rain all summer long, but our problem, the 48 First Alert Weather Days, is going to be the heat, and it just continues to build. So if you get stressed out, or if you were stressed out today, it won't take as much to get you even more stressed out tomorrow, and that beat rhythm goes on Wednesday and Thursday. Those will be the worst of it. 101 for the high, 110 is what it's going to feel like, maybe 112 with a little more humidity Thursday, and even the overnight lows in some of the larger cities may stay around 80 degrees, so this just stresses out your air conditioning unit as well. We do finally get a break. 87 Monday, so a week from today we're back about normal. And then how about some low to mid 80s here Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. Also noticing the pattern changing. We're going to see the influence more of an easterly wave, more typical of what we see this time of year. As far as the future heat index goes, by 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, 107 in Florence, 105 in Huntsville, Birmingham, 108 in Memphis, and the heat index will be close to 100 by 10:30 in the morning already. And at 10 o'clock tomorrow night, it's still going to feel like 92 degrees, so a very hot evening. Here's a look at 10 o'clock in the morning Wednesday. It's going to feel like 97 already in Florence, 95 in Huntsville. So really, after 10 o'clock is kind of when you want to be done with the outdoors, especially if you're more susceptible to heat illness. Take a look at it. It just continues right under this area, high pressure that's just off to our west. Another very hot day coming. Call this a ring of fire. The thing is an area high pressure was situated just off to the southwest in West Texas most of the summer, and we were on the outer edge of that. We're not going to be this close. The influence is farther east than this, but what that was doing was sending more showers and storms in our area. But look at all that rain, that tropical moisture spreading all the way into Canada. Here's our tropical depression number 9 that's developing. This may get a name, become a named storm, a tropical storm tomorrow on its way into south central Texas. But right now, this just looks like a rain producer, low-end tropical storm, but they do need some rain. But sometimes that area of Texas can flood with too much rain in a short period of time. Tropics have been heating up all weekend long into the early part of the week. We've got Tropical Storm Franklin. This is going to be moving to the north over Hispaniola, and right now, unless it stalls out and then eventually tracks to the west, we don't have any impact from the U.S. with that one either. Here's a look at the rain on the roof forecast. Zeros here until we get to Saturday. That's a 20% chance for some isolated showers and thunderstorms. Quick look at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. Waking up with some sunshine and haze. Temperatures in the low 70s, about as cool as it's going to be for the rest of the week during the morning hours. And we're already in the low to mid 90s by noon. Heat index at noon about 103.
It's no joke. But we were talking about the football players earlier in the newscast, and they don't realize they have to hydrate from the night before.
Oh yeah, it's the night before. You band students the same way. And if you, like today, I was working in the yard. I started having some cramps as well.
That's the sign.
The next day, I mean, if you've had cramps the day before, I usually drink some pickle juice. It sounds odd, but that's a pretty. I've actually done research on it too.
Yeah,
They said pickle juice is pretty good for if you start having cramps.
Exactly.
I did that in the Army too.
Well, there you go. Lesson